have you ever wondered how to make a St. Brigid's cross? Well, I have good news for you. Today, I am going to teach you, and Ella here is going to help me to learn.
All right, the first thing you're going to need to just get started are some of these pipe cleaners, or fuzzy sticks, as they are now calling them. That's kind of fun. All right, so this is very basic. I'm going to show you first, and then I'm going to have Ella do one with me so she can see it.
Can I try with you?
Yeah, you can try with me if you like.
First thing we're going to do, make sure we're visible in our camera, is start with one. Now this one is right here, right? And then our second one is going to cross around. This is only to start it. Cross around it. We're going to fold it into there. So it goes like this.
Like that?
Uh-huh, but it's going to go in the middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's in the middle.
Perfect. Then we're going to turn the whole thing sideways.
Oh.
Right?
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to,
I'll take a purple one this time.
we're going to go over, I don't want to use that color. I'm going to use blue. There, oh, that's not blue.
That's not blue.
I'm going to take this one, and every single time now we turn and we're going to go over the pieces we
Put
were.
it right next to it?
Yes, because now I'm going to go
Right
over
next
here.
to the base one?
Yes, right next to the base one, because we're going to go over this one. We're going to lock in the ones that we just did.
Oh, okay, I understand.
And now every single time we're going to do the same pattern. We're going to turn it. And notice we still just have these three sections. Starting it is the hardest part. I'll show you, hold on. I remember I'm showing you the first time. Then I cross.
Wait,
then
mine
I
isn't-
turn.
Mine is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it is how it's supposed to be. The next one locks in the three.
Oh.
Then the next one, I'm going to go back to green since this green is here. I'm going to lock in the last ones that I did. Every single time,
So I put this one
you're going to turn it, and you're going to lock in the
Do I
last
put it
ones
in
that
like-
you did.
Do I put this one in like this?
And you're going to,
Fold it over.
but it's going to go this way and create our next,
Oh!
the cross there,
I
right?
think I understand. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Is it supposed to be like...
Those should be the next cross there. You took it back too soon. There we go. This folds down here. Then I turn it. You see how I'm starting to create this little thing right here. Now I'm going to go back to blue. I'm choosing
only
to use the
have-
same color
I
for
only
each
have
side.
3 still.
So that's because, here, watch first and then you can do it. Every single time, watch this pattern. You turn, you put it behind, you fold it in half.
I'm gonna
You
make it a
turn.
square by tucking this in,
You put it behind,
and then...
you fold it in half. Watch this one, Ellie. Don't do the same thing. Turn it, put it behind, fold it back. We got this pack at Walmart for, I don't know, $3 for 100 of them. Very, very easy. And then fold it back over here. See how it's every single time I'm going to continue to turn it. Put it behind. And I'm locking in the last ones. I just did these white ones, so I turn it. And I'm going to lock in these green ones. I'm going to do it again with Ella in just a minute so you can see it. Fold in right there. See how it's making this pattern?
I'll make a new one. I'll just take this apart.
Now, I will say, sometimes it's easier to cut them in half and make the whole thing just half size.
I like the bigger ones.
The bigger ones are
But
nice.
the cute ones are sweet.
The small ones are very cute.
Yeah, you can make small ones another time though. We'll do that in another video.
Maybe.
But you don't
fold
really, it's
this.
not very much different.
No,
just
it's not.
smaller.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah,
so
so
see
you
how we
can make
have
your smaller
watching
one.
this. Now, the next thing, the only thing we're going to do, you can make this as big as you want. You could keep going, or you could stop right here. I'm going to stop
I would
this one
just
right
make it a whole
here.
entire square.
You could, really, but then it wouldn't be a cross.
I know.
St. Brigid used these. Now, she made them out of grass. I will say grass is much more difficult
Like
to
this.
use.
Reeds.
Like that. Hold
This
them over
is
here.
reeds.
So I used paper to make this one. A little bit rough.
And there's reeds on this one.
These are reeds or rushes.
Yeah.
See? And you can see that
This
pattern
is really
very
cool
close
though.
in there.
It does spread apart more,
Right.
and it gets very dry, so it gets very brittle.
Those ones have been in the front of my car for a bit, so they're already kind of brittle, right? So once again, we're back to the corners here. I'm just going to take that end and wrap it around. I guess I could have used that green one there. Right, so I've used, every time I go around to a new side, I've been using the same color, so it does this. I think I'm going to do the next one with white and black and see what happens.
I'm going
Right.
to do these 2 colors.
All right, so now Ella's going to do it with me so we can
Oh, and
see.
one white.
The hardest part really is the beginning. So let's go over that beginning one more time, okay?
Okay.
Move a little closer. Come right here next to me, please.
I kind of want it to be on the other side.
Oh, well, okay. We're going to start with 1,
Okay.
right? And we put a cross behind. So we make a cross right here, and we fold it over.
Okay.
So now we have this little dude man with the arms, okay. Now we just folded this over, so we're gonna lock those guys in. So we put this down behind it under here.
Behind it.
And we lock in those 2 that we just did. Now at this point, we still only have 3 legs to our cross. Right now we're gonna turn this whole thing this way so it's a flat line. Exactly, that's the important part here that I think you missed last time, Ella.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put one behind it, and instead of folding it up, we're gonna fold it down. So now we have a full cross. Exactly. And the more you do it, the more you kind of get the hang of how this center part holds
And then
tight.
we turn it this way
Then you
with
turn
the
it this
one
way. Exactly.
bottom.
The 1 is on the bottom. Now we're gonna get that same color. Is this one double? Or is this extra fluffy?
Oh, that's so cool. I'll keep that one then.
Okay.
I want that.
That's a special one.
That's a special
We're gonna put this behind it and fold it over.
Okay, so behind and then, oh wait, this one.
And then fold it down.
Fold
Remember
it
folding it down.
down.
Then we're gonna turn it this way.
Turn it this way.
We put it behind and we fold it down. And when you're, especially if you're working with anything aside from
then I
pipe
need
cleaners,
the purple one.
you have to work hard to keep it tight in the middle there. Pipe cleaners are easier because they hold it. Yep.
Down.
Then you turn it. And you
Always
put it
turn it to
behind.
the right
Always
then.
turn it the same way.
And then this
it's
one
to the left,
means it needs to
actually.
be white. But right works too. You don't have to do it to the left.
Well, I guess you would be able to do it. This is the way that I learned, and this is the way that I'm teaching. So then we just keep doing this for as long as we want.
Okay.
Okay?
This one
Kind of
means I
getting the
need to do
hang?
dark blue.
It's just like anything else. The first time you do it, it's a little bit wonky and messy. And then every other time, it gets a little bit more
Is
tidy.
it doing?
It's doing exactly what it is. Make sure every single time, if you get lost, you always find the last place you were, and that's the one you're going to go behind and down in front if you lock that one in,
I thought
which
I
is
used my
particularly.
extra fluffy one for a
Oh no,
second.
that would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
This is especially important when you are working with reeds, right?
Oh no, we're running out of purple.
Are we running out of purple? Oh
We
no,
only have 3 left.
that's terrible. What are we going to do? We're also running out of white.
So you move it over a little bit every single time, right? Like this. And now I turn it this way, and I have white. You
Uh-oh.
used all the white.
I'm going to have to find something else to use. Or you can take this one apart. It's up to you. Right?
I'm not. I'll just
Finish
stop
it off. Yep. So then we're going to finish this. I'm going to hold this one, wrap it around, and there you have it.
The
These are St.
black and
Brigid's
white one.
crosses. Now, if you feel bold and you want to go out and get, see this one's getting all, it's falling apart. Get some
Yeah, it's
rushes.
not as tight as and like strong as the pipe cleaners, so it's not doing very well.
Or you can use paper that's been folded and experiment. And if you come up with something really wonderful, let me know. I'd love to see what you do. But these are just one more way we can surround ourselves with beautiful crosses that make us think of Jesus and St. Brigid, who is a wonderful saint to ask prayers of. So there you go.
I did it.
Good. Let me see. That's perfect.
I
Very
love
nice.